Hi. So I'm reviewing Joss Whedon's Justice League from 2017 titled Justice League. The theatrical release of Justice League, not this movie that was written and directed by Zack Snyder, but Joss Whedon did all that, even though for some reason Google hasn't updated their correct information. So, gave Whedon gave Snyder all the credit for some reason. And the opening scene cuts in the opening credit scenes for some reason. It's almost like he didn't want the credit because he knew this movie was bad. Um. So, what made me change my mind because I was kind of since my really last review on the Lion King movie, the original Lion King animated movie from Disney. I've been thinking about this movie if I really can recommend this movie. Be honest with myself. I can't really look at myself and say I really think I should recommend this to people. This movie draws me in Justice League, so changed my mind. Basically saying I straight up just hate it. I'm giving a 0 out of 10, and this going talk about the plot, and the plot pretty much speaks for itself. Why I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. Okay, and it's just garbage, a mess. It is. The plot is this a mess? So Steppenwolf has this fetish slash romantic relation with his mother boxes, where his mother is trapped inside of. The Justice League have to stop him, and they have to perform the Justice League. And guess who's forming the league? Batman. And all except the Flash and Wonder Woman turned down the offer, and then right away in a matter of minutes changed their minds. Aquaman and Cyborg. And also, Superman comes back from the dead, so he doesn't really get a say in it. And until he gets his memory back, he decides to instantly gotta help my boy Batman, and because he brought me back from the dead, and that crap. So, oh, and one has a fetish for all of the males on the Justice League for some reason, and Flash is an idiot, doesn't know what swarm means. I mean, what brunch is. Doesn't understand the meaning of brunch at all. And Cyborg's just some, I don't know, black guy that really doesn't have that much identity out of being a cyborg and calling himself Cyborg. And Aquaman is cool, I guess. And Batman's a whiny, pathetic bitch. That's also has most likely serious case of diabetes. Oh, and Superman's disfigured in this film because he looks like Christopher Reeves, and if War was fucked again and had a baby. His upper lip looks like that. So, in the last 30 minutes, they finally stop arguing and bitching like a couple of kids at daycare and form a Justice League and start acting like a team and pretend like they give a shit about each other. With effort. Trying to give a shit about each other. Out of nowhere. It's just like, now you hinted at it was break off for the founders. Out of nowhere. They're a team now. Functioning team. Once they start kicking ass and taking out the Parademons and Steppenwolf, they are now a fully functioning team. The Justice League. And it's take down Steppenwolf, destroy his axe. Now he just creates fear because not only that they separate the mother boxes, so now they can't perform the unity, whatever that is. Oh, and he's doing this for all in the name of Darkseid, to free his mother from the mother boxes. so he can probably bone her. And then for his Darkseid's glory, whoever Darkseid is, unless you've seen the Snyderverse the cut of of this film, or have any seen any DC animated stuff or DC any comics, read some DC comics, you wouldn't know who the fuck is Darkseid. So is this your first thing you heard thing? Then oh boy, it's probably best the cut him out of the film. It's probably best he's not in this film because this film is kind of a mess. As enough as it is, so I don't know why people were upset why Darkseid wasn't in this film. I wasn't upset because, you know, the film's there's enough in the film as it is, and this film has a very convoluted plot. Only you got Justice League save the day, easy peasy. Superman delivers his catchphrase, "I believe in justice," and punches Steppenwolf, giving him a beatdown, does all the beating to Steppenwolf without the League's help. Really, at all. No league helps him out. And yeah, they said they pulled this bullshit that says they need to bring Superman back so he can beat Steppenwolf. And because not to form a team, but to a full team, but to beat Steppenwolf, because everyone in the way has hold back against Steppenwolf. Then why don't they just do the opposite of holding back and work as a fully functioning team? I don't know. So that's why they need Superman. It's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember the way I swear this film. The more I talk, the more I try remembering this film. I feel like this film kind of rotted in my brain. Probably. The more I think about it, even when I liked it, it might have rotted in my brain. So that's why I kind of liked it. So I feel like this movie rotted in my brain a little. Like decayed or dehydrated, you know. So yeah, it's not really fun talking about this movie that much. Actually, come to think of it, in the past, in the past, it's always been kind of a chore talking about this movie when I liked it. So I don't know. That's just not good enough for me to say. So that's good enough reason for me to hate it, but not good enough reason for me to like it, because this is a project talking about this film. So. Yeah, I guess this is a 0 out of 10, and I'm going to say something. 0 out of 10 discussed, and and this teases for the sequel, Justice League versus the Injustice League. That's was the idea for a sequel. I guess the reason why if I had to take another guess why I might have liked it is I like what it teased more than what it actually gave me. So yeah, it gives you a good feeling, but when you find what's coming is like what the next big thing the Fred has to face, and then you realize it's this version of the Justice League, which probably been the worst version of the Justice League since the Super Friends cartoon. And that's what this film is like. The Super Friends cartoon come to life in live action. Now, it was strange that people say this is as fun as the Justice League cartoon series from the early 2000s, which I'm going to call bullshit on that. It's not as fun as that, or as complex as or as complex relevant stories as that. Which, by the way, that show got darker every time you took yourself seriously. Like Zack Snyder's Justice League did. This is Super Friends. The show is what it's like. This live action Justice League, and proves to you why we don't need the Super Friends cartoon at all to come back ever, and why it should have lasted for one, and why it shouldn't have had several spin-offs. The Super Friends cartoon. It's like. It starts feeling. It's like, sure, you might be. It just starts rotting your brain and falling away. Kind of like James Cameron's Titanic, or Pearl Harbor or movie that Michael Bay made, stuff like that. You know. I'm going to talk about this stuff some other time. Review those things some other time. Okay, so. Bye. This guy's 0 out of 10 Justice League. Joss Whedon's version.